Alright guys, we have just upgraded our garage. They wanted to give us a special cinematic for it, and look at that. Truck headquarters. Very specific. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Improvision Entertainment. My name is Hunter Munn, and this is American Truck Simulator, and I am in darkness because I am having a light sensitivity day, and I apologize for if I'm not very easily seen, but it was giving me a headache. So, I'm gonna find us something to do really quick, because we need more money to be able to get a truck for a new drivers for the garage we just upgraded. Oh, and I need to make sure I can see the chat while I'm doing this, in case the chat be talking at me. Let's look in the job market. External contracts seem to pay pretty well. Well, that's just stuff that's nearby. What about freight market? Articulated trailer over there. Well, let's see if there's anything nearby here in... That's not bad. Hemsos. From San Rafael to Bakersfield. So back to Bakersfield. Wouldn't be that far. We could do it without resting.
Ready to roll.
Trailer is ready. Proceed to loading area.
Turn left, and then turn left.
Like my trailer is ready, or the trailer where I'm going?
Turn left.
I'm gonna try and drive better now that I'm sitting in darkness.
Right.
And once again, I apologize for how difficult I am to see. I don't have a proper light set up at home, like I borrowed the desk lamp for when I was at my parents' house. I really thought about asking about borrowing that lamp, because basically that thing sat behind the computer screen and made enough light that I was lit, but because it wasn't in filling up my peripheral view, it didn't usually hurt me. For anybody curious, it's a thing with being on the autism spectrum. That basically certain stimuli can cause actual physical pain. For a lot of people, it's loud noises and such. For me, it's actually photosensitivity, which just means lights. And some days are worse than other days. Did that not want me to stop? I didn't want to get a fine. I've not been on this road before. I feel like the truck is a lot bigger without a trailer for some reason. Like, because of the closeness to the screen, it's a lot harder to just... I don't know. Hope everyone is having a chill time. I know we just started this thing. kind of sorry we didn't get XCOM working last night with Captain Soja. Oh, that lane ends. Well, it was like no warning for that lane ends. Yet another road I've been on, so I'm wondering if this is going to be a city I haven't been to. If I just haven't been from this direction. Pretty sure I've been to San Rafael. It's a beautiful night, but I say that because the road is well lit. Otherwise, it'd be total darkness.
Go straight on.
Going straight on. Oh, there's a question mark over there. What's over there? Oh shit, what's happening? What are you doing? Jerk.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Keep right and then exit right.
Exit right.
Yes, I have been to San Rafael. This AI is not good about letting people
Go
into
straight
traffic
on.
like it's supposed to.
Go straight on. Keep
More
right,
tolls.
and then exit right. Exit right. Turn left.
We are going to Gallon to get us a gallon. Alright, gasoline. Attach. Whoa.
Drive safe.
And immediately moving out. Alright, we got 11 hours until rest, 7 hours till our destination. We are golden. Gonna get back on this highway. More or less go back the way we came.
Get ready to turn left.
Getting ready to turn left.
Turn left.
This lane ends. On the road again. Sacramento, next right.
Go straight on.
Sounds like a follow. Luna Booth 2, thank you very much for the follow. That is most appreciated. I hope you're having a jolly good time. I apologize once more for the darkness in my camera. I'm having a light sensitivity issue right now, and
Keep left.
Keep left? Keep left? That's not for trucks, it's for cars and buses. Well, in any event. Normally I am a little better lit than this, so I apologize. But I'm glad you're having a good enough time that you went for the follow.
Keep left.
Alright, let's extend this a little bit. Okay. Looks like we need to be concerned with this next intersection. Is that going to be keep left? Looks like keep left.
Keep left. Keep right, and then exit right.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Exit right. Turn left.
It's a decent line of cars. Always got their turn signals on, so I don't know that they're going anywhere. I didn't actually mean to aim at them when I did that, but such is clicking the stick. It's a beautiful morning in whatever California we are in right now. Does anybody know if Disgaea 6 has been delayed? I really need to check into that. I actually need to finish Disgaea D2 and 5, so problem for that. About 300 miles remain in this trip. We should be perfectly well rested and have enough gasoline to be able to get there in one go. I just have to be a little bit more awake and pay attention to my road signs and any possible on-road interference we have, because I have events ticked up just a little bit, and I definitely noticed the difference.
Go straight on.
Man, this improvement to the analog stick is no joke.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Onto the highway. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I don't know what to say right now. Continuing forward towards our destination. Let me think of things. Well, I've been playing Shining Force, in case you haven't seen it. By the time you're watching this video, Shining Force videos should be actually going up on the YouTube channel itself. And that's including whether you're live or on the blog, because the first episode, well, first two episodes would have been up like an hour or two ago. And by the time you're watching this video of American Truck Simulator, most, if not all, of the episodes should be up. So I've been playing that, and I've mostly been enjoying myself. I don't need any of these guys to get over here. And but it's got stuff in it that I don't care for. Old school JRPG things, tropes, if you will.
Go
And
straight on.
the most prominent of which is I like to vulgarly call fuck you go level. And I hate fuck you go level. Where the game points at you angrily and is like, ha, you are not capable enough to do this because you just don't have the numbers. You might have the tactics, you might have the squad layout, you might know exactly what it is that you need to do, but you just don't have the base numbers to do what it is that you need to accomplish. And I hate that. I do. I'm gonna do everything in my power if I'm ever to succeed in making a game again sometime soon, that I want to avoid that with every fiber of my being. It brings up an interesting question, though. If you do want the level to go up as you go, or rather, there are two questions. One, if you want levels to mean something, what do you want them to mean? And if you happen to be watching now in chat, feel free to chime in at any time. But otherwise, anybody watching on YouTube, feel free to leave in the comments. Like, if you have a game in which all of the bad guys level up with the characters, like a lot of Bethesda games do, and I freaking hate that. I want to know that I'm getting stronger than characters. I want to know that, like, the starting area of the game, or certain small critters, even if they level with you a little bit, maybe they cut off leveling at some point. Maybe they no longer, like, they have an upward limit as big as powerful as they could get, or something like that. But otherwise, I want to be able to, like, return to early areas of the game and trounce something and be like, ha ha ha, I out-leveled this level, and I want to have a good power trip about it. And then I still want to be able to, like, deal with more challenging stuff ahead of me and do that and have a good time doing it. But if you have everything level with you, then what's the point of leveling? Is it just skill points? Is that all your levels actually representing? Because if so, why are your damage numbers going up? Like, if literally all the guys are always level to you, and the only difference is your or their capability based on skill points, what's the point of having a numbered level? How many skill points you have access to? And that's one of those questions I have about the game I would like to make. Is leveling up important? Do I need actually leveling up? People like leveling up. Like, they like the premise of having a number power that says it's increasing and that they're getting stronger. It's the same way people like numbered game reviews. I am one of those people who, like, if you write me an 8-page game review about a game I'm looking forward to, I'll read it. Like, I want to know all the details. But some people are like, oh, what? It's not a 10? I'm like, what does that even mean to you? Freaking Uncharted games on IGN got a 10. I think those games are crap. Or not crap. They're not as good as the numbers seem to indicate, which is goofy because actually, one of the things I do sometimes is when I read a game review or a movie review or what have you, is I try and determine based upon the written review what the number at the end is going to be. And when I read one of the Uncharted games reviews on IGN, I think to myself, that sounds like an 8. That sounds like a 7.8 or something like that, you know, pretty good game. And then they give it a 10, and I'm like, didn't sound like a 10. Like, even the reviewer had complaints and things that bothered them and what have you, things that would probably really annoy me as a player, and, you know, I've been through the first 3 games from beginning to end, so I can have an actual opinion about them. I like to actually play the games before I have an opinion of them. Not necessarily finish, but in those cases I did finish those 3 games. The first 3 games. But I read the review and I'm like, this doesn't read like a 10. And then it was a 10. The whole point being, people like numbers. So I think I should have a numbered leveling system. But, like, what is the purpose of your numbered leveling system? Is it to get you skill points? Is it to hold back enough hit points to be able to take the hits as you go forward. I don't know. I have this concept bouncing around in my head of something I haven't seen before. So what I want is, well, okay. The closest I can think of is a game I haven't played, but I've been thinking about playing, just to have it in my head as experience. Because it's good to, if you're gonna design games, it's good to play games, so that you have a lot of practical game knowledge from previous other games. Man, people are terrible at merging in this game. For example, this game. I have comments and critiques about how this game plays that I could use to make a better game. I could just make this game better. I have concepts on mods. If I knew how to mod things, that would be interesting. In any event, basically play more games, get more gaming experience, so that you have more things you can bring to the table when you're trying to make a game. But I have this idea for an RPG in which you are let's just say you're a powerful character, and you are the powerful character in your group of friends. And the friends would end up being like the party. And the friends should be like organically gotten as much as possible in a Mass Effect style like sense. Of like, you meet them, you have story arcs with them, maybe you have loyalty missions and stuff like that. And so you get together as a group. But I want the ability for you to have like a tactical type of combat with your friends when you're dealing with everybody, that people understand like you just have an innate knowledge for some reason. Like you're really good at fighting. You're instinctually powered. You understand things innately. And so most people, like the in-character universe thing is, a lot of people, a lot of your friends will defer to you when it comes to like directing them in what they need to do. So that's the tactical gameplay. And sure, you've had tactical games. I've been playing Shining Force on stream, like I was saying. So, oops, hold on. There's a turn coming up. But I want
and then exit right.
a kind of in-between style gameplay where your friends aren't around,
Exit
and
right.
you can and want to do something on your own, and you're a strong character, but now the expectation is that the game is trying to give you the opportunity
Turn
to
left.
be mentally strong to deal with your situation. Excuse me, I'm having trouble getting up this hill. So then it turns into more of like, maybe even top-down, because I'm going to be using, you know, RPG Maker. Maybe like a top-down, some combination hybrid of like Metal Gear Solid and Assassin's Creed, where like your friends don't want to like raid a base, but maybe if you could sneak in and get some information, take out some of the head guards, cause some unrest type deal. Maybe a little bit of like chaos, like Just Cause or something like that. You could do that by yourself. That would require a different set of skills, and maybe even a different leveling curve for just the one character that you're mainly playing as. That's your insert character that you get to design yourself. And would that be interesting to people to go back and forth between something that's more, you know, figuring out guard patterns and sneaking around and maybe killing guys or just getting past them? Would that be of interest to people in conjunction with doing the tactical gameplay? I think it might be. I'd like it. And one of the things that always gets me about like modern games is that too many game developers don't just assume that gamers don't have a certain skill set. And I think if you're playing modern video games, you have a lot of different games.
Go
games
straight on.
like ability. Like, this is just driving, right? This game is pretty straightforward. It's mostly just driving. But, I mean, you play something like Grand Theft Auto 5, and even that asks you to be able to drive, asks you to be able to like move around on foot. It asks you to be able to shoot. And you play something like Conker's Bad Fur Day, or some of the Banjo-Kazooie games, and the games really do vary up what it is that they're asking of you.
Go straight on.
Like gameplay-wise, they ask you for the ability to do a whole bunch of different things. And I think some people weren't... Like, some people would want to play a game like Shining Force, do the tactical turn-based combat, and that's it. I mean, I do. I play Disgaea and stuff like that. So I get it. But at the same time, maybe I want a hybrid game. Maybe I want an opportunity to approach something that could be a major combat and play it the one gameplay style that lets me sneak around and handle the guards that way. Or maybe I want to be an upfront blunt character who just decides to go to town and we do the tactical version of the fight instead. Like, I don't know. I think that would be pretty interesting. And again, if you're watching, feel free to jump in, or if you're out on YouTube, comment below. What do you think of that? It's something I've been toying with, and I don't even actually know. Like, I haven't even dabbled in RPG Maker XP. I've just picked it up to be able to have the opportunity to make something in it, and I haven't dabbled. So I don't know its limitations. I don't know what it would or wouldn't allow. Damn, I was just about to get over in that right lane, and now there's a vehicle there. Alright, we are 65 miles from our destination. Not bad, not bad. Making good time. I have a... Yeah. I don't know. A bunch of these ideas bouncing around in my head. I wouldn't mind this... Oh, I guess I didn't have the cruise control on, but that's okay. I guess I need to slow down for this anyway. Whoa, never mind. Definitely gonna need to gas up and sleep when we get to the destination, though. Tumbleweeds! And you know, join the Discord server if you'd be interested in playing such a game. You could voice your opinion there. Let me know. You could talk to me between sessions, obviously. But on top of that, you know, I'll be looking for playtesters at some point, hopefully, on this game that is a concept that I haven't even begun working on. I mean, I'm just saying that has design docs and whatnot, but like otherwise isn't tangible. What am I even saying? In a do as I say, not as I do situation, please understand that one of the most important, actually the most important thing in the creative process, if you want to make something, is you gotta finish it. Like, if you
keep right and
it doesn't
exit right.
It doesn't matter in the long long term for like one's getting experience, sure.
Exit right.
Obviously, you don't need to finish every sketch into a full piece of artwork.
Get ready to turn right.
But if you're gonna have made something for people to enjoy, then really the key is, you know, to have it be done. You're making a game, minimum you want is you want a decent chunk of gameplay finished enough that people could enjoy, and maybe, you know, fund your Patreon or something. Like, you want there to be something tangible everybody has ideas, but creatively, my ideas, your ideas, anybody's ideas don't matter um, as far as affecting other people or being something other people can experience if you don't capitalize on those ideas, if you don't make them into something. And this is more of a call out to me, myself, not necessarily anybody who's watching. But I mean, it is what it is. Is that our destination? I believe it is. I've been to this planet at night many a time.
Turn right.
Alright, let's see what our parking options are.
Finally, we are here.
Finally, we are here. I can probably do that. Do 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 let's. First try. Nice. Money. Didn't quite level up off of that. And on that note, I want to thank everybody out on YouTube for watching. And if you commented below, thank you in advance. I've been Hunterman. This has been Improvision Entertainment Presents American Truck Simulator, and I will see you in the future.